Ready?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. New Age of Heroes.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Test Drive. We're doing some green-red dinos today. Hope everybody's having a good day. Happy Tuesday. Joe just thought paper cards may end up with a digital side. Let's see. Keen to see how green-red dinos go. Nice. James, any predictions? Predictions as far as matches today? We'll probably go... I'm going to be less optimistic and say maybe 3-2. I do think this deck has a little bit of issues in the early game. I do like it a lot, though. A lot of people were saying in the comments of the deck tech that Reckless Rage, this card right here, should be in the deck, but I felt like it really didn't fit really well unless we brought in Raptor Hatchling. And I didn't think there was much of a spot unless we wanted to take out Thunderherd Migration or something else. So, otherwise, I think the deck is pretty decent. One card I do not like in the deck main board, though, is Galta Primal Hunger. Kind of got it in here for the respect. But I do think Carnage Tarn is probably a better slot there for us at the top end of our curve. But if you guys haven't seen the deck tech, deck list is in the description. And this is what I'm going to go over real quick. We have 4 Commune with Dinosaurs, great card in the early game. 3 Abrade, 2 Otepic Huntmaster, 4 Drover of the Mighty, 4 Thunderherd Migration, 3 Deathgorge Scavenger, 4 Savage Stomp, 1 Thrashing Brontodon, and then 4 Riptile Raptor, 3 Glorybringer, 4 Regisaur Alpha, and then we have 1 Galta Primal Hunger. And then in the sideboard here we have 2 Carnage Tyrant, 2 Blood Sun, and then we have 2 Sweltering Suns, 2 Scavenger Grounds, 2 Thrashing Brontodon, 1 Struggle to Survive, 2 Hour of Devastation, and 2 Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Glorybringer, you cheater. I couldn't help it. It's a card, it's just, if we're playing red, we can't not include it, you know? It's one of those cards, when I see it, I'm like, we're playing red, we gotta include it. 4-1 if we punt, 5-0 punt free. Maybe. They're just dinos with wings. Exactly, James. That's what I think it is. Mr. Fu, never go punt free. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Going up against Darth Vader. What's up, Halsey? Alrighty. Alright, come on. Hey, let's back out of this one. Whoop, we're back with Darth Vader again. Let me host a new match here. There we go. Got some much needed good luck. Have fun. Make sure the overlay is behind. There we go. Making it look all nice. Opening hand is 4 lands, Savage Stomp, and Glorybringer. This is almost worth keeping because we are on the draw here. Ooh, spicy. Bring that glory. It's a big lizard that flies, so close enough to a dino. Exactly. Nothing in the early game here. Hoping to get into something. This might be a keep for us. Opponent is mulling it over as well. I do think this could be a keep for us. Yeah, we're going to keep. Yeah. This music is making me want to play Marvel vs. Capcom now. First attack. Botanical Sanctum here for our opponent. Let's see what we have on the draw here. Thunderherd Migration. Ooh, doesn't work with the dinos, with the dragons. Let's get out Rebound Crack here and just pass turn. Hit 6 for our opponent. 6 to pay to respect. Best dinosaur decks is probably the Enrage ones. I do like the Enrage ones a lot. I do think green, red, white will be primarily an Enrage deck. We'll definitely have Hatchlings, the green-white dino that puts counters on itself. I mean, that's going to be a really fun deck. Definitely will be a deck list we'll talk about in the near future. What's up, Gian? Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I'm having a pretty fun Tuesday. Getting out Merfolk here. Deep Root Elite. Getting into a land here. Nothing just yet. Going to be a little slow against the play here, but having Glorybringers actually helps us out a lot against this particular matchup because they don't have anything with flying. They do, or they might have some counter magic, so we do want to be aware of that. Dino Ramp is too slow, so Enrage is the best way to go. Ooh, that rhymed. Yeah, definitely going to do that in the green, red, white build. Green, black, red, though. The Jund build, I like the Jund build. Snow day from work. Love that salary living. Nice. All right, opponent. What do you got? Unclaimed territory, naming Merfolk. First match here is up against a Simic Merfolk deck. Kind of regretting my opening hand now because of how fast they're about to be. But I do think it's still going to be a blowout if we can get our Glorybringer's out soon. Opponent hitting us for 1. Got into we got into our 3rd Glorybringer there. Let's cast by paying 1 here. So we will have a turn 4 Glorybringer. So that is something. It was a weird keep, Gian, for sure. It was a fun keep, though. That's why I kept it. Because Magic's all about having fun, you know. We're going to try and also do well in this match, but I do think having 3 Glorybringers back-to-back is going to be pretty much game if our opponent can get going this next turn. Let's see, you're getting in for 3. They're passing. Ooh, they're going to keep mana up. Let's go for a mountain here. I do think Ripjaw Raptor first to get out a Essence Scatter or a counter here is pretty decent. Let's see what happens. That's fine. We're going to pass turn here. We did that to make sure that our Glorybringers would come in as powerful as ever next turn. Good thing you got the Glorybringer. Do you think Bugle's Hexproof can be a thing in Standard? I'm not really sure. Though we do have a couple creatures that have Hexproof. I do think Deep-Root Waters is a little bit better now in this particular format. I'm not so sure as far as how competitive it would be. I think it'd be a good kitchen table, though. Making this a 4-4. We're going to Glorybringer, exert that, kill it. They have 3 men up, 2 cards in hand. Now, this is the thing with the Simic Merfolk deck, is that they kind of run out of their hand really quickly. So, attacking in here. Alright. I'm assuming now that we're going to have the ability to play out a Glorybringer here. If we don't, we'd lose, I believe. Ooh, they have it! Oh, no. Oh, no! 1 card in hand for our opponent. 5, 6, 7. They get us in for 7 this turn. 8, 9. If they could play another Merfolk here. Oh, no, they win now. Concede. They play the Pioneer, makes 2 creatures, and they get 4 counters. So we're going to sideboard here. Just had an awkward hand there. Definitely think that a Sweltering Suns is going to be coming in here for us, taking out Galta. I like Carnage Tyrant, but I don't think it's as useful than a Glorybringer. Struggle will be fine. Hour's okay. Chandra's not that great in this particular matchup, and Scavenger Grounds won't really matter. Going to keep it as is, bringing in Sweltering Suns, taking out a Bronzodon here. I don't like the Bronzodon here because of the 2 green, but also that we can't really... The Artifact and Enchantment in this particular matchup isn't really that important. They're going to have more on-board presence. So I do think Suns and maybe bringing in Struggle would be better. Let's take out 1 Stomp and bring in a Struggle. Hit submit here. Taryn, you still planning on updating a red-white aggro deck? Absolutely, Eric. You know, I do 1 deck a day, so it's really hard to get everything out as quickly as possible. I'm going to say yes to this. Drover, Abrade, Thunder Migration. This is actually probably a keep for us because of the Drover and Abrade here. I think this is going to be a keep. Howling Field of Ruin as well is not going to be that great in this particular matchup. They might have Search for Azcanta, but more often than not, these decks don't have that. Okay. Let's update my listing here. We're in game 2. Had we not had the creature be countered that time, probably would have been a lot better off. Gonna play at a mountain here and pass. Can't wait to see the from the video you just made. Pyro, it meant to be black-red on the thumbnail. Sorry, I immediately saw it as soon as I hit it live, and I updated it. Looks like a turn 1 pass from our opponent here. No! I meant to do Forest! Fine, whatever. They're going to play a Deep-Root Water, or not Deep-Root Waters, but a Elite. And then they're going to, we're going to Abrade that. But that was a punt on my part there. Meant to click the Forest. Having a good Tuesday so far. But it was like right there. It was like right there. So, yeah, for sure. Deep-Root Elite, that's fine. We're going to Abrade that. It's not like we lost much tempo, but I do think that was a little silly there. We're going to go for a Drover here. Pass turn. What's going on, fellas? Just in time for the first punt. Sean, I meant to, so there was a Field of Ruin in hand, and I went to click a forest, and my mouse was like this. And so, it just hit that instead. At least we put red mana in the deck. We did. We did put mountains in the deck. 6 cards in hand. Land moved under your mouse. Totally. I blame that. Silvergill Adept here. Gonna draw a card. One of the best things for us is that Adept, while it is good, is really not that big of a threat. So, I feel pretty confident being able to hopefully get out. There's an alpha there. Let's get out the alpha here, and then we just start swinging for the fences. They don't have 2 mana up, so they can't get rid of the alpha. Spell Pierce only affects non-creature spells. Then we start swinging for our 3/3. I'm assuming they're not going to block. We'll see what happens, though. I like that they banned Remnant Ruins and gave us a flip land. Oh, there's an unsummon on the Dinosaur. Very smart. Yeah, keep in mind the Simic deck. I forgot about the unsummon. They have unsummons in hand. All right, there's an alpha. We have next turn, we'll probably do migration. Oh, here's an elite. Go into a braid, and then probably go for a migration if we get into a land. Or another dinosaur. We don't want the elites going off, like, ever. So, scavenger here. Let's go for a braid on this first to see if they have a spell pierce up. All right, then we're going to go for a migration. Now, the one thing here we don't want to happen is our opponent attack. We attack out with our Drover here, and they bounce our alpha. So we're just going to attack with the alpha first. They do have 1 mana up, so 4 cards in hand doesn't mean they might have an unsummon in their hand. Long-time listener, first-time caller. What's up? What's up, Billy? How's your afternoon? You doing pretty good? No. Oh, man. It sounds like podcasting, like from me listening to podcasts when I was growing up. Path of Metal has to be better than both Remnant Ruins and whatever card it's replacing. Mistbinder here, making it a bit more difficult to deal with the Adept. Assuming an unsummon from the Drover here, probably. Nope, another Mistbinder. Ooh. Ooh. Going to struggle the Mistbinder here. No attacks, though. Interesting. Yeah, let's struggle the Mistbinder here. Let's see. We could go for another Thunderherd Migration to thin our deck a little bit. Let's go for a green mana this time. They're tapped out. I feel happy getting in here with a trade if they want to trade. What's up, Kieran? Hypothetical question. What would win more consistently? A 40-card mill deck against a 60-card mill deck? 40-card has more consistency, but a 60-card has more cards. I would say probably the 60-card, honestly, because of more cards to mill. Keep in mind we have cards like Glimpse the Unthinkable and cards like Breaking and Entering in Modern, so milling 8 and 10, things like that, that's just not fun. Still want to see a Trove of Temptation / Metal deck. That'd be fun. So they did offer the trade there. Now, the reason I let that happen was because we don't really have to worry about Drover right now because of our mana base, so we should be fine. Silvergear Adept is coming in here. Mistcloak Herald was the card revealed. So that's a 1 mana 1/1 that can be a 2/2. Opponent might want to double block the Red Star Alpha here. If we get into a Savage Stomp, we'd be really good off. Why only 1 Galta? Daniel, a lot of the decks I faced in testing had a lot of removal, and it really just did not. It ended up being a dead card in my hand like 90% of the time. Getting in for 2. Dinos versus Merfolk. Watsy must be proud. Alright, stomp, please. Nope, got a Rootbound Crag there. We do have this, which is nice, but not really important at the moment. Let's go for a Deathgorge Scavenger here. I don't mind getting rid of anything here. Let's get rid of a Mistbinder, gain some life back. Finally got one of these live. Do you think cycling decks might be viable ever? I think the Drake deck was really cool. So I think, yeah, Trevor, for sure. Could go for a... So, let me... yeah, we'll do that. The reason I'm doing this is because they're not going to have any flip lands or anything, so we're going to go for another land from our deck. Sure. Just to thin our deck a bit more. We could block here, or attack here, but that wouldn't be very useful to our what we're doing. So we're going to pass turn. Opponent won't attack unless... Or they will attack with a Mist Cloak Herald here, but they won't attack unless they get into another Mist Binder. Pioneer here, making a 3/3 and then a 2/2 hexproof. Sweltering Suns would be a great draw right about now to clear the entire board. Obviously, our Deathgorge Scavenger would die as well, but our opponent is tapped out, and they have nothing but 3/3s and 2/2s on the board. So, assuming they're going to get in with their 2/2 there, unblockable, or not. Weird. Come on, Sweltering Suns. Nope. Passing turn here. Kind of got a stalemate going on. Obviously, our opponent can still get in for 4 points damage with the Mist Cloak Heralds. How fast they find Kumina? A lot of these decks don't even run Kumina, so it might just be another Simic Mistbinder. Or Merfolk Mistbinder. Carnage Tyrant did not make its way into the deck from the sideboard here, so it's still in the sideboard. Would be a good card to draw into right now, but I think a Sweltering Suns would be amazing. Ripjaw Raptor here. 2 cards in their hand, or 1 card in their hand. They did not have a... let's see here. 3/3 here they could just waste. Another 3/3 they could waste. Let's hold on for another turn as far as the Deathgorge Scavenger. Raptor's a pretty good top deck, although the Mist Cloak Heralds can still get in unblockable, so really still hoping for a Sweltering Suns draw. We have 2 in the deck. Could have boarded in Hour Devastations as well to just have 4 board wipes in the deck, but Hour really doesn't come in that handy against the Merfolk deck. It's better to have the Sweltering Suns in the early game. But right now they are just picking away at us. 2 cards in their hand. Come on, Suns. Scavenger's okay. We do gain some life here. Board is bigger than my future. That's funny. We could swing out with the Merfolk here, or not the Merfolk, the Raptor here. They'd probably just block with the Speaker and the Jungleborn Pioneer. The reason I think this is a good idea is to draw an extra card, because we still have mana up for a Sweltering Suns. Let's see if they think it's worth to block. Doesn't look like it. Alright. You are a Genja savant. Well, thanks. That's a very strange compliment. 3 cards in our opponent's hand here. See what they're going to do. I would have assumed a block there. Let's see. They're probably thinking about how much damage they can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can block 3, so the bigger 3. 1, 3. Then they'll take. I'll take 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll go to 11 this turn. So next turn we have to attack with the Scavengers in order to survive, so they don't do an Alpha Strike. But, of course, if they get a Mistbinder out on the field, then that should be game. Obviously, game 1, we had kind of an awkward hand. Ooh, have an Unsummon here. So they do win this turn, I believe, if they just do an Alpha Strike. They're going for it. Yeah, we blocked the 3/3s, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's exact damage. And that's a concede from us. Ouchies. Let's get another matchup here. I feel so bad about that because the Our first game opening hand was lackluster, and we should have mulliganed. We kept it for the lulls. Yeah, Unsummon was a good card there. Bye, Pyro. 59 more subs to reach 9K. I know, we're so close. We're so close to 10K almost, too. The board is flooding, bro. Just bring your fishing rod and fish him out. At that point, it probably wasn't a good idea to attack with the Ripjaw Raptor because our opponent did not block it. Had our opponent blocked it, we would have been in better standing there. Play first. Let's see what we can do in game 2. I like this hand a lot more as far as an opening hand for us. We're going to keep it. Let's go for a Rootbound Crag. And then pass. I see 240 people watching and only 5 likes. What? Another Simic deck? What is happening? Well, I guess this is our chance to redeem ourselves, huh? This isn't the same person, is it? No, it isn't the same person. Wow. Merfolk just be popular today. Big lack of ginger MTG players. Glad you were representing. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. What's up, Christian? People trying to make Merfolk work and it's bad. Yeah, I don't think Merfolk is as good as vampires right now. I don't even think it's as good as pirates as far as the colors. So, I'm not saying it's like terrible. I'm just saying it's, you know, eh. It's just eh. Getting in for 2 here. Excuse me. Might be worth it to use a Savage Stomp on the deeper delete here, unless we get into a Braid. Got into a Thunderherd Migration. Let's go with a Savage Stomp here. Getting to kill the elite, making our Drover a 2/2, and let's just swing in for 2. Hand's pretty decent. We did want the elite to survive, though, so next turn we will definitely do Thunderherd Migration if we don't get into a land. If we do get into a land, we might do Alpha and just start swinging. Except against Terran, it's tier 0. I mean, I would say a lot of people are very lucky against me, so. Excuse me. Metallic Mimic coming in here. Opponent has 5 cards in hand. Hit their land drop. Very good. Getting in for 2 once again, dropping me down to 16. Let's see if we have a mana draw. Did not get a mana draw. We did get a Huntmaster, though. I think it's worth it to do the... You cancel real quick, actually. Let's do the Thunderherd Migration here. Grab a green mana. And then play Huntmaster. In loving memory, Rampaging Frost. Thanks for the $2 donation, Elliot. Appreciate that. We're going to cast our Huntmaster here. Yeah, cancel real quick, actually. Red. There we go. Next turn, we'll get out the Alpha or the Glorybringer, depending on what happens. Still waiting for Martyr Vehicles to shine again. Mr. Fu, I feel like Martyr Vehicles is so close to being like, I mean, I feel like it's top tier again, but it's so close to being just ridiculous again. Passing turn from our opponent. So they will get some value this turn, so Glorybringer might be brought in if they tap out completely. But if not, if they have some mana opening, we're going to use a Register Alpha and use it as fodder for that Nest and Scatter. How many lands are in the deck? There are 23 lands in the deck with of course, 4 Commune with Dinosaurs, 4 Thunderherd Migration. Thunderherd Migration, not Thunderhead. Have you played a control deck yet for Rivals? I haven't played it on stream yet, things. I will definitely look into it very soon. I do think that control is very strong. I'm not sure if it's going to be winning any Pro Tours just yet, but we'll see what happens. Opponent tapped out there completely, looking for probably an Unsummon on the Huntmaster or Drover here. Might be a Mistcloak Herald, but I feel like it's probably just an Unsummon. They're probably deciding on which one to Get rid of. Why? Opponent. Opponent, why? Why, opponent? We had such a good thing going. That's what we get for playing in tournament practice here, I guess. Have you played 3-color pirates? Not yet, Christian. Definitely want to get a 3-color pirates and a Rakdos pirates out as soon as possible. Probably Rakdos pirates will be tomorrow. So, looking to do that very soon. Ugh. Makes me angry that our opponent did that there. Opponent couldn't handle it. I saw that we had Glorybringer in hand. They're sniping. Gonna concede here. There we go. Hopefully we can get a match started. Someone spray some calming spray on Terran. Oh man. See, look at this hand. Look at this hand's terrible. We're gonna mulligan. This hand is almost as bad. We're on the draw. Let's keep, see if we get a mountain or a forest on top. Would like a forest on top. Opponent mulligan to 6 as well. Forest on top, yes. Well, shelter ticket on top. Heart of Kieran, more like Heart of Kieran. Oh my god. Alright, playing this passing. Hey, you only one punt this morning. Good on ya. Thanks, Nathan. It was a dumb punt. It was a misclick punt. It was a punt that can't happen in real life. So, got a mountain here. Let's go for a drover. Opponent has 2 cards up, expecting a fatal push to the drover here. Good thing we have 2. Alright. I don't like Rakdos Pirates yet. It's an aggro deck with 0 turn 1 untapped dual lands. Yeah, that's kind of the bad part about those colors at the moment. Sunscorched Champion here, being a little annoying. I do think playing out Drover is the better move here. We could go for an Abrade on their turn. Pass. Mountains come into play untapped. Well, he's talking about Dragon Skull and all that kind of stuff. The dual lands for the red-black right now are not untapped lands. They're tap lands. Or buddy lands. They can come in untapped, but not all the time. Yeah, we're going to accept that damage. I am okay with that. And then next turn we're going to play Deathgorge Scavenger. So if they don't do anything for this instep, we're going to play Deathgorge Scavenger. So Abrade that. Oh wow, this person knows me. So hey Superhero Hinotama, I'm just getting back into Magic after playing for years in the 90s. Your videos have been super helpful to me. Just want to say thanks for them. I said, oh, awesome, I'm streaming, no peeking. Thunderherd Migration will be good here. Let's go for a Deathgorge Scavenger here. The reason is because of the Sunscorched Champion. We don't want a 4/4 that gains them 4 life. Getting rid of that Sunscorched Champion. Sunscourge Champion. Hope he's not streaming. He watches the stream. Yes. We're going to do Thunderherd Migration here. We could get in for 6 if we want to. Actually, let's get in for 6 here. I do think our opponent might have a Fumigate on turn 5 here. So we're just going to get in for 6. Very nice. Elijah, what's up? Yeah, we're getting in for 6 here. Opponent might have Settle, though. If that's the case, we still get land, and we still have Register Alpha on the next play. Wouldn't think they would waste Settle on the Drovers, though. Oh, start. Okay. Finish. Start to Finish is a very good card. But if they double block here, they won't have anything for the finish. Ooh. Yep. You been getting spicy brews lately, Taryn? Other than the travel decks? Nothing just yet. Definitely want to keep everything under wraps until, you know, we're good to go. I do think a Combustible Gearhulk and Galta in a deck would be amazing. A green, red, like, Gearhulk deck. That sounds really fun. There's a push to the Scavenger there. What just happened? Oh, because the Dinosaur left, the damage went on the stack, and everything died. Gotcha. I was very confused for just like a millisecond. I was like, wait a minute. What happened? Oh, okay. Push there would have really hurt us. Alright, opponent looks like they're passing turn with 2 cards in their hand. Huntmaster's pretty good. Let's go for a Migration here. Go for a green mana. Pass turn. Yeah, they became 1 toughness. Does feel bad, Ezra. I do agree. Getting 6 from our opponent here. 3 cards in hand, 2 cards in hand. They just played out of Plains. Going for a Legion's Landing. Alright. Let's get out a Forest here. This start is a sorcery speed, correct? Yes. Let's go for a Thrashing Brontodon and Otevic Huntmaster here. Or Thrashing Brontodon, hold mana up. If they do finish on the Vampire, then we can, in response, kill Legion's Landing. Pass turn. Alienist Broodmother. Terran's our mom. Why am I the mom? Why can't I be the cool uncle? 2 cards in our opponent's hand. Anointer Priest here. Alright. Going for a Savage Stomp. That's pretty fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for a Huntmaster here. I said cool uncle, not creepy Uncle Anthony. Jeez. I'm going to do Thrashing Brontodon, and we're going to kill the Anointer Priest here. That seems like fun. That's true, Spark. You're right. Very true. That meant we could have had an Alpha and Stomp this turn, too. My creepy uncle. Alright, guys. No creepy uncle stuff. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. Shameless promotion for the Knuckle Pancake Squad. I got you. Yes, come join our Discord. It's quite intriguing. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. 4, 5, 6 mana, and Legion's Landing. Probably, they're either thinking either Anointer Priest Reanimation or a finish on the Brontodon. If they do finish on Brontodon, we are going to Legion's Landing. Or sack. Yeah, there it is. That's fine. Waste your finish. Would have been better to do the Huntmaster. No problem. Put a play to land there. 1 card in hand. Is it another Legion's Landing or start? I don't know. Either way, let's go for a Alpha. Yep. Give our Alpha haste. Go to combat, swing for 7. They have 4 mana up, so it could be a settle the wreckage trap. It's a trap! But I'm assuming they're not going to have settle the wreckage in their hand if they just have 1 card. Alright, opponent's turn here. Going to hit 6. Hit 6 to pay respect. Discord is basically... Nice. The thing that everyone says, this seems so fun, and you just disrupted your opponent hand. The only hope you had to get back in the game, and he hates you after that. Yeah. Evolving Wilds from our opponent here. Well, this chat is fire. I know Priest Reanimation here is going to gain some life, and they're going to have a blocker. If we get into a Savage Stomp, that would be hashtag Savage. We're going to go for a Ripjaw Raptor here. Could be good to cycle the Sheltered Thicket as well. Let's cycle that. Commune is pretty decent. We don't need to use Huntmaster now because of the alpha. Let's try for an attack here. Again, if they have a Settle the Wreckage, they're going to use it this turn. Actually, they can't use it because of Evolving Wilds, so they can't use it this turn. We're just getting in for value right now. You should change the match count. You won one. Well, no, the win-loss ratio is after a single match. So this is only game 1 of match 2. Match 1 was a 2-0. Our opponent demolished us with the Civic Merfolk deck. So I count the matches if it's the best of 3 out of 2 out of 3. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. A Fumigate would help them. A Cast Out could help. Legion's Landing is okay, I guess. They do gain a life from it. They go to 2. Let's say Fumigate, maybe. Having Commune in our hand really helps us to refill our hand with Dinosaurs. So would love to get into a Commune and probably either an Alpha or a Ripjaw Raptor. Maybe an Alpha to close out the match. That's a GG. Never mind. Let's go to game 2 here. Okay, we're going to bring in a Brontodon over probably a Savage Stomp. Savage Stomp. Take out Galta. Bring in a Sweltering Suns, another Suns. I like Scavenger Grounds over Field of Ruin here because of the Brontodons we're bringing in. Probably is worth it to bring one more Field of Ruin in and take out a Mountain, though. Sort this real quick. I do like... Let's see. Carnage Tyrant's really good against a Cast Out situation. Let's take out 2 Glory Bringers. Keep the Alpha. Actually, take 1 Alpha out, bring in another Glory Bringer, and take out Migration. 1 hour might be a good idea. L, I think you're right, probably. Let's just have 1 hour, and then take out 1 Commune. Let's do that. That does make our curve a little bit higher, but I do think it makes it so the mid to late game is a bit better. But everybody wants to see Terran Rage and become a tomato for a couple of seconds. A tomato? Why a tomato? This is fine because of the 2 lands, Drover, and of course Thunderhead Migration. Let's go for this. I think this is a keep, especially since we're on the draw. Okay, it's 6 for our opponent. Getting out of land. Looks like they're going to pass turn here. Rootbound Crag. Let's go for a Sheltered Thicket first. And then now we can play Rootbound Crags untapped. Very nice. Very nice. Totally seemed like you were not into this deck. So salty today. Oh, so salty today. That's what you said. Okay. Sorry, the way you said it. I was like, are you quoting PewDiePie? What is happening? No, I like the deck a lot. I think it's really good, honestly. I just I kept having consistency issues. That was the problem with the deck. It has been the problem with the deck, is that the deck has a little bit of consistency issues, and it bothers me. Because it's very difficult to do this with Gruul because of the way the lands are. I do think it gets a bit better whenever we add white to the mixture. So that's why I am excited to go over Dinosaurs pretty soon. Let's see here. 5 cards in hand, 3 mana. Anointer Priest play. Again, this deck is a little slower, so we can actually deal with their situation. Scavenger Grounds is a good play for us. Let's go for a Rootbound Crag. 4 mana. Let's go for a Drover and a Huntmaster. And then next turn we'll just do Alpha or Glorybringer. Pass. I thought about Boros Agros Dinos. There are a lot of good Boros Agros Dinos. I think that there might be a future deck tech, perhaps. I do think just Boros Aggro in general, though, not Dinos, is very, very good. Black-White Tokens took 16th at SCG Dallas. That is true. I do think Black-White Tokens is very good. That's why, you know, we brought in the Hour and the 2 Sweltering Suns. So the deck has really good staying power. But we have good tech like Scavenger Grounds and Deathgorge Scavenger. I feel like Dinosaurs has a lot of really good, like, just passive tech against Graveyard Interaction. Opponent may sack the Anointer Priest for that Revolt trigger, but doesn't look like it. Evolving Wilds here, that does mean that we can attack in. Let's go for Scavenger Grounds. Glorybringer would be fine here. Thunderherd Migration is fine. We could go for a Migration and a Alpha. I think that's actually pretty decent. Let's go for a Migration here and then an Alpha. Sure. Give it haste, attack for 7. Red Green Monsters looks like a really fun deck too. Yes, that deck looks amazing. I almost made this into a Red Green Monsters deck. Because that deck is so good, so fast with Hazoret and Ronas in there. And they also can play Galta pretty effectively thanks to Ronas and Hazoret having Indestructible. Hard to deal with cards. Makes Galta a little bit better. Do Human Tribal. That's actually pretty decent now. Like there's a pretty good. Oh no. Gonna give it haste before it dies. Revolt trigger. Can't kill the Alpha. So still have haste. Still get us a 4/4 and a 3/3. Alright, let's get in 4/7. Opponent punt number 1. Yeah. I mean, either way that would have happened, so it's not like they couldn't have prevented that. What's up, Josh? Flinging a Galta, a sight to behold. That's why I think green-red Combustible Gearhulk with Fling is pretty ridiculous. Have our opponent lose like 20 life thanks to one Combustible Gearhulk saying no to it. What's up, Herman? I remember. Tamer Fling. Alright. Getting in for 3, jumping our opponent down to 16. What's worse than 12-12 Trample Dino? A 12-12 Trample Dino that's being flung at your face. Just finished version 1 of my Infinite Time Stream deck. Nice! Can't wait to see that finished. Fling Sword Tooth. That'd be fun. Let's see. 3 cards in hand. Maybe a Fumigate here. That's it. That's it! Let's go for a Glorybringer this next turn. Could go for a Scavenger Grounds, but I don't think it's worth it for just the one Anointer Priest. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. Let's go for a Glorybringer and then a Commune. Very nice. So we get here. Fields, Raptor. Let's go Raptor. Sweltering Suns was in there too. Couldn't get that though. Let's get in for 4. What's up, Will? Jund Eternity Fling. Yeah, that would be fun. Dropping your opponent down to 15 now. Alright, now are they willing to Reanimate Anoint Your Priest, knowing that we're going to be able to kill it, or will they just fumigate again or hold up a settle for a 1 creature? Some reanimation to fleeing huge creatures. Might have to make a modern deck around this. Ooh. That's basically what Goblins is, isn't it? Let's see here. Anoint Your Priest. Ooh, that seems like a bad idea to me because we can obviously just exert. Not sure if our opponent knows that or not, though. Another Priest here. Don't know why they didn't play that first and then play the Priest. Strange. Insult and Fling. Oh, yeah. Sideboard, you're speaking my language. Wow, just looked at the watching. We're up to 276. What's up, everybody? If you're new to the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, do whatever you want to do. You can always catch us every single weekday, Monday through Friday at noon Central Standard Time. We go 5 matches or till 3 p.m., whichever we hit first. Normally just 5 matches. But Thrashing Brontodon is pretty good for hidden stockpiles here. I think that's fun. Let's do this. Let's exert the Anoint Your Priest here. And then hold up a Scavenger Grounds and or kill the Thrashing Brontodon next turn. Alright. Can't wait to refuse someone dropping a Galta on board. Oh, it sucks. It sucks. Because Galta is one of those cards where you just have to work really hard to get it to hit the battlefield. One has 2 cards in hand. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. They are in Abzan colors here. Interessante. Commit is getting better as it can counter Tyrant. That's true. You know what's funny? Enchant Galta with Journey to Eternity. Fling it, then use the flipped Journey to revive a Manticore to fling the revived Galta again. Ouch. Ooh, Anointing Procession here. Okay. Opponent really struggling. Evolving Wilds play here. So that's going to be an Evolving Wilds sack this turn, I would assume, into a hidden stockpile. If they don't do it this turn, though, they have to do it right now. They can't do it at the start of the end step. They have to do it right now because of the end step. There he goes. Yeah, we're going to kill hidden stockpile here. So we don't get 2 servos. And then we'll just Scavenger Grounds the Anointer Priest since they didn't do that this turn. On our next turn. Seems pretty good. Yeah. Green Red Dinos are beast. Beast mode. Like Beast Wars. You guys ever watch Beast Wars? I like Beast Wars. Sunbird's Invocation into approach. Often approach insta win. That's true. We did that on stream one time. Ooh, Scavenger Grounds again. Let's see, we can go 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Into another Scavenger Grounds here. Opponent really struggling. They have 0 cards in hand. Looks like this is the end for them. Beast Wars. What's up, Stavros? Sack a Desert here and exile their graveyard. Since we have 2 Scavenger Grounds, I feel we're pretty confident about that. What's up, my favorite gingerbread man? I don't know what they say. You have a soul. Aw, thanks, Steven. That's I feel good about that. You're so nice and caring. I have Beast Wars and Beast Machine on DVD. Nice. Oh man, Transformers was a big part of my childhood. And a little bit of my adulthood. I used to have them like as like just figures on a shelf for a while. All right, opponent. They're scooping. They got nothing to do. It's a quick GG from us. Quick 2-0. All right, that's about what I expected against that particular matchup. We're 1-1 right now. Let's get into another round. FD Territory is the host. Terran, Asul? What are these outrageous rumors? This is the best channel showing off the new decks. Oh, thanks. Is it Cash Cow? Yeah. Appreciate it. Play first? Yes. Opening hand is bad. Look at a mulligan that away. This is much better, and we're going to keep it. We are on the play, so that means Shelter Ticket's coming in first. Followed by most likely a Thunderhead Migration, depending on what our opponent does first. Thunderherd Migration. I keep saying Thunderhead. I've played too much Final Fantasy. Alright, let's see here. Drover on top. That's fine. Let's go for a Shelter Ticket play and pass. Kazi, still want to see a Dragon Tribal deck. No Green Devotion doesn't count. Dragon Tribal and Modern might work. Maybe a Commander deck, though. I feel bad. I have a couple of Transformers in a display case. Man, I've wanted like the Masterpiece collections for a while. Let's get a Mountain out here. Go for a Thunderherd Migration. Show the Ripjaw Raptor. Opponent looks like this is another token strategy. This might be the Selesnya strategy. We're going to go for the green mana here because of the Ripjaw Raptor. And we're going to pass turn. Hopefully we get into another mana. We'll see what happens, though. I'm going to pass for our opponent here. Getting out a Drover this next turn. If we get into another mana, we got the Huntmaster. This is Selesnya. Okay, so this is going to be one of the harder matchups for us because of the Resilient Kinra and Adorned Pouncer plays. Adorned Pouncer coming in right now. Ripjaw Raptor. Let's go for a Drover here. One of the best things for us, though, is Ripjaw Raptor can handle an Adorned Pouncer easily. So let's see what we can do. Thunderhead sounds better. I know, right, Sparktoad? That's Thunderherd just sounds like someone just slurred their words and then they're like, oh, that's what they meant. And then they're like, wait, no, what? No, why would you think Thunderherd? Thunderhead. Could just be Cat Tribal. That's true, too. However, Sacred Cat and Adorned Pouncer are both really big cards. Ooh, this might just be Cat Tribal. What is it? Unclaimed Territory. This is Cat Tribal! Huh! Nice. I just sent our opponent. Meow! They're going to get him for 3 this turn. Cat Tribal is pretty real, though. I'm not going to lie. Alright, let's see if we get into a land. If we get into a land, we'll play Ripjaw Raptor, then Savage Stomp the Adorned Pouncer. Yeah, Cat Tribal getting Hotly and Radiant Destiny got a lot better. I agree, David. Another Adorned Pouncer here. Regisaur Alpha is not going to cut it. Okay, we could go for a Huntmaster here. Pass turn. Gonna have a little bit of trouble as far as stacking up against the Cat Tribal at the moment. But let's see what we can do in the mid to late game. If they attack out with this Sacred Cat here, we're going to block with the Huntmaster, but they might have a Velocity Defense skill, Huntmaster. If that's the case, I'll feel bad about that. But this next turn is definitely Ripjaw Raptor into Savage Stomp if we keep both of our creatures on the side of the field. They are going to pop that, or block that, or attack with it, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to not block, take 5, go to 11. Alrighty, they have 4 mana. This is 5 mana to reanimate, so we definitely want to be careful. Anointed Procession. Oh my gosh. Why? Thunderherd Migration here for us. Still did not get into anything substantial. Let's go for the Alpha here. I think that's pretty fair. And the reason is because we're not going to want to send these to the graveyard just yet. If they attack this turn, they'll obviously be blocked, and then their creatures will come back either the end of the turn, so they'll waste their entire turn on that, and then we can Savage Stomp, or something else. Let's see here. 4 cards on opponent's hand. Decided not to use the haste there. This might be a cast out. Regal Caracol does make this a bit more complicated. Ooh. Ooh. Opponent. Opponent! Cat deck wins. Fatality. Yeah, they're going to... this is going to be a quick win for them. Definitely going to bring in Sweltering Suns and from the sideboard. Let's see. Thrashing Brontodon will probably be good against the Anointed Procession stuff. Scavenger Grounds is definitely coming in. I do like Struggle as well. Carnage Tyrant would also be pretty fun. Look at those cats! So many. Opponent has already won because of cats. They already won as soon as they chose cats to then claim territory. I agree. Let's see what they're going to do here. Looks like probably an attack all out, I would say. Getting in for 4. Getting in for 2 with the Sacred Cat. We'll block the cat with the dinosaur here. Okay, 4. Yeah, we'll want to block this way. They kill each other. But that was 1 card for us versus their 2. But I feel like it's probably going to be game for us. There's a mountain. Let's go for a Ripjaw Raptor here. We're going to fight the Caracal, killing it. Draw a card from that. That's very good. Going to give the Raptor haste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get in for this. Now, what opponent may do here is they may block with, let's see, they need 3 more cats to block it. Now we're going to pass. Yeah, cats are pretty scary in Standard at the moment. I really love the deck. I've done 2 deck techs on it. I feel like we might do a 3.0 thanks to the cards and Rivals. But yeah, Selesnya cats are very good. Yeah, Pouncers are 10 feet tall, weigh 400 pounds. That's scary. No, they look like they're about the size of like a lion or something. So what they're going to do now is, I'm assuming, just make an Adorned Pouncer. Make 2 4/4s. They have 2 cards in hand, so they could do that. They could Fumigate because they are in white. If they play Radiant Destiny, we would be in trouble. We are at 11. Playing another Ripjaw Raptor does make being able to block the 4/4s a little bit better. Pride Sovereign! Ooh! That's pretty good. It's a 7/7. Makes attacking into them pretty impossible. Why do these people feed their cats? Straight diet of human blood. Let's see here. In phase, let's go for a Rootbound Crag. Let's go for Thunderherd Migration here. Just to thin our deck a little bit. Play out a Ripjaw Raptor. And then we're going to pass turn. Opponent has 1 card in hand, so again, they can bring back the Adorned Pouncers, so I feel like they're still very much ahead in this game. Pride Sovereign can, of course, exert and create 2 1/1s. Actually, 4 1/1s thanks to Anointed Procession. Not feeling very positive about this matchup. Now, if they play Regal Caracal, I'm just going to scoop, because that'll be game. Pride Sovereign also would be like a, let's see, look at 4, 5, extra 5 points on their strength and toughness, power and toughness. So that would be a 12/12, which will block with probably a Drover, honestly. Hey, Tim, one of the best ways to submit a deck for Fan Friday? I'm glad you asked, Jacob. You can submit them on Twitter at Superhero Tom right above me, or you can submit them on the Facebook group. The link is in the description. That's normally where everybody submits them. That's about it. Opponent passes turn. Interesting. Why don't they use Adorned Pouncers here? That's what I'm thinking now. There they are. 9/9, 2/4/4 with double strike. Out of respect of time, we're going to concede here and go to game 2. All right, let's go to game 2 here. Update the listing here. Opponent got too big too quickly. Let's go for Sweltering Suns. I like Hour of Devastation. Take out Galta. I like Struggle here. I do like... Let's see. Scavenger Grounds is coming in over Field of Ruin. We could bring in Carnage Tyrant for some of the cast out removal stuff. So let's take out an Alpha and a Glorybringer from that. Actually, keep Glorybringer in. Take out an Alpha. The reason I'm taking out Alpha here is because, instead of Glorybringer, is because the Glorybringer can kill a 4/4 without any double strike nonsense. Huntmaster's going to stay in here. We're going to take out one Commune. Let's take out... Brontodon could be another thing to bring in here. Let's bring in a Brontodon, take out one Stomp. Let's take out... Oh, bye, Elliot. See ya. So I got a Ripjaw Raptor. 2 cards stick out here. 1 Thunderherd. One Abrade. Yeah, because Struggle is basically replacing an Abrade. So I'm going to hit Submit. Yeah, we brought in 2 of the Thrashing Brontodons, so should be fine. Let's see what we can do here in game 2. 2 Scavenger Ground, 4 lands, and a Thunderherd Migration with a Savage Stomp. We are on the draw. This might be a mulligan, though. Looks like it's a mulligan to me. Their deck is very clawsome. Yeah, hasn't been their claws haven't been nipped in a while. Thinking this is going to be a mulligan for us. Just not having a lot of interactivity early game makes it a bit difficult to have. This is a lot better. Commune, Abrade, Stomp, and Drover. Yeah. You draw 2 lands, you lose. You laugh, you lose. You're right, David. I'm going to keep this. We're going to put this on the... It doesn't matter because we have Commune. So we're going to go for a Forest. Should have put that on the bottom for the Commune, but shouldn't matter too much. Let's go for a Rebound Crack. Any order. Pass turn. What's up, deal? 7 cards in our opponent's hand. Taryn, how long have you been playing Magic cards? I've been playing Magic since high school. So I guess Kamigawa block. And then like I got seriously into Magic whenever I was in college around Mirrodin, Besieged, and stuff like that. New Phyrexia. Alright. Finally made it to stream. What's up, Deal? Sorry I'm late, but where's Naturalized? We have Thrashing Brontodon, which is very similar to Naturalized, but is a 3/4. So, Commune save me from death. Yeah, they often do, Brian. 1 green mana. Let's see what they got here. Shaper's Sanctuary. Ooh, good tech, good tech. Let's go for a Rootbound Crag here and a Drover of the Mighty. Pass turn. Getting in at Kamigawa block and still playing. Not a common story. Well, I mean, I was into Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time, and I think Bushido and stuff was just intriguing. Sunpetal Grove, pass turn. I keep getting into mana here. Getting into a mana pocket is not good. Let's get in for 1 here. And pass turn. Continuously playing ever since. Actually, I took a little bit of a break. right after World Wake. And then I mean, I didn't really take a break. I mean, I took a break a little bit, but like not really, I guess. I don't know. I took a break, came back near the tail end of Theros block, and then have just been kind of going ever since. Prowling Sapoppered here. We're going to abrade that. If it'll let us. There we go. Obviously, they draw a card, so that's going to be kind of annoying. He studied control player anatomy. Ever played in the Pro Tour? I have not. I have not. I've played, you know, like game days and PTQs and things like that, but I've never played like a Pro Tour. Or PTQs, sorry. Gonna go for a mountain here. We're getting into lots of mana, so this is really bad for us. It's good for us in that we'll be able to get into some big bombs soon, but yeah, we're fighting against Kiddies right now. Gibbage. Took a break between Betrayers and Ixalan. Gotcha. Highest event ever won? I'm not really sure. I mean, I've won a bunch of game days. That's if that counts. And F&Ms. During the M15 block with some Is It artifacts. That was fun. And then back in Khan's block with Jeskai. Jeskai, I guess, aggro or tempo. Basically, the same list that Seth Manfield had. Took a break between Scourge and Ixalan. Gotcha. Pride Sovereign here coming in as a 2/2. It's a bit annoying because Savage Stomp can't really do anything. Let's hope to get into a creature here. Ugh. Let's cycle the Sheltered Thicket here. Well, that's better than nothing, but we're going to Savage Stomp. We will lose our creature from this, but it's better to do it this way because Pride Sovereign is a little bit more of a headache. They may have a Blossoming Defense up, though. But it would be better to do it now and have them waste their Blossoming Defense this turn instead of a Glorybringer Exert waste their Blossoming Defense. Going pretty good, Matthew. Going pretty good. I'm always shocked the lore failed as bad as it did. A ton of incredibly strong modern staples are from it. The flavor and lore was great, as was all its art. Yep, there's a Blossoming Defense. That's fine. We still get the +1/+1 counter, I believe, correct? Or no? Yeah. Block. Passing for the turn. Took a break from Lauren to Khans. Gotcha. 6 cards in hand, 4 mana on the battlefield. Might go for a Caracal this turn. Would make Pride Sovereign. Yeah, there's the 5th land. Would make Pride Sovereign a automatic, let's see, 5/5. So we would want to kill Caracal with Glorybringer. 50 more subs to 9K! Let's go! You guys are fun. Ooh, Radiant Destiny. Alright. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 permanents on the battlefield at the moment. Yeah, we're not going to be able to block that. Yeah, we're going to use Glorybringer this next turn. Let's see if they have another Blossoming Defense in hand. Alpha would also be a good move here. But Bringer can really help us as far as making sure. Exert. Yep. Again, Shaper Sanctuary gives them so much value, and we can't really deal with it. Like, there's no way to deal with it at the moment. They have 5 cards in hand. Let's see if they have a Blossoming Defense to keep the... They do not. We get in for 4 in the air. I was kind of surprised. They should have used Pride Sovereign there to create 2 cats and turned on the City's Blessing. Now it's going to be a little more difficult, unless they get out a Caracal. Yeah, the same here, David. I agree. Something I'm thinking of adding to my kitty deck, that and the new Walker. Yeah, I think Radiant Destiny and the Hotly, the new Walker, is very good. Could have gotten one Drover there, but did not want to run into a Blossoming Defense. So they cycle the Sheltered Grove. Or Scattered Grove, not Sheltered Grove. Scattered Grove. Opponent punted so bad. If they hadn't attacked, the exert would have been wasted. Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. You can claim territory. Assuming a Caracol here. They're very close to permanents for City's Blessing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once again. 5 cards in hand. I'm expecting a Caracol. Or just 2 creatures. Wow, nothing at all. Interesting. That's kind of surprising, honestly. Let's go for an alpha here. They can't counter it, so it's going to hit the battlefield. It might get cast out. Haven't seen Metallic Mimic from the opponent. Yeah, a lot of these cat decks are now, I feel like, going away from Metallic Mimic. Sometimes they don't even need it. But yeah, this is like a cast out towards the alpha here. There it is. You're going to hit alpha, you're going to hit the Glorybringer. Going to hit the alpha. Alright. City's Blessing was hit with the alpha. Or, yeah, with the cast out there. We still get a 3-3. And Drover is a 4-4 thanks to the +1/+1 counter. Dat City's Blessing. 3 cards in our opponent's hand. They may have a block with a Blossoming Defense. Looks like they don't, though. Mimic was a great distraction. Always soaked up, lots of removal. Yeah, it's a great removal magnet, obviously. I think Register Alpha kind of plays that part, too, here. Because we still get a 3-3 out of it. Terra must have been a really good student back then. You can understand misarranging the opponent. Oh, man. $280 watching. What's up, guys? Nice. If you guys are new to the stream, obviously, I stream Monday through Friday, noon Central Standard Time, till 5 matches or 3 p.m., whichever one we hit first. Normally, we hit 3 p.m. when we play control decks. Or play against a lot of control decks. Those grindy matches. Probably be playing a control deck pretty soon. I'm deciding between either an approach deck or just a black-blue control deck. Hey, there's a Mimic. A Mimic. Glorybringer hitting Metallic Mimic here. Seems pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4 mana here for another creature. Now, I wouldn't have played that unless I knew I had Blossoming Defense in my hand. So, either they have Blossoming Defense and they're going to use it whenever we exert Glorybringer, or something else. Let's go to the Commune here. See if we get into another alpha. We got into a Carnage Tyrant. That works. I'm going to hold Carnage Tyrant in our hand for now. Let's go for attacks first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the Drover here. The reason I'm going to hold Carnage Tyrant is I'm kind of afraid of a settle. Oh, there's a cast out. Cast out for Glorybringer here. That's fair. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. I'm assuming they're not going to have Fumigate now. So getting out of Carnage Tyrant might be a good move. Let's get in for 7, though. They're going to want to block with the Sacred Cat. Dropping them down to 3 is not a good idea. Yeah, we could just swing without exerting there, for sure. We still get the 4 points of damage, though. If they didn't have cast out there, then it would have been lethal. Yeah, they're going to block the 4/4 here. Their cat dies. It comes back as a 3/3 thanks to Metallic Mimic next turn. They're down to 9. We're going to hold off on playing Carnage Tyrant because of a incoming Fumigate, perhaps. Hit 312. Wow! What's up, guys? Just hit 300 mark. Nice. Playing some green-red dinos really brings out the crowd. Yep, making Sacred Cat making a 3/3. So that does mean they're not going to have a Fumigate. They might have a Settle the Wreckage, though. 2 cards in hand. Doesn't look like it, though. Maybe a... Yep, there's a Pride Sovereign. That's fair. Making a 6/6 vigilance creature is pretty fun. Alright. Wow, they're attacking out. That's strange. Getting in for 3. Well, it does have vigilance. That's true. Alright. 1 card in hand. Drover. Let's go for a Carnage Tyrant here. We're going to attack out with both. They're going to block with a 6/6 here, and then block with another one, I assume, unless they want to go to 5 or 6. Let's see what they have. The only reason we're doing this is to make their board state smaller. As you would notice how bright this channel is, other channels seem to have that casting couch vibe while streaming /vid. How bright? Confused bright. I'm not sure what bright means. It is too slow and provides no value whatsoever. Even Baneslayer and Angel had issues because it provides 0 value. Oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. 2 people are just mad about energy bans. Oh, from the dislikes, yeah. Wow, they just let us hit them. Oh, okay, all right. Well, opponent can get in, crack back for 9, 10, 11, 12. And if they have a Caracol here, it would be a headache to deal with. That's probably what they were hoping for, or unless they already had in their hand. If they have Caracol, it's going to be a blowout. As long as it's not like Bright the movie. Oh, man. Relying on lifelink for the vigilance here. That's true. Ooh, another Radiant Destiny. With automatic City's Blessing. So a 7/7, a 4/4, and a 4/3. And Appeal. With Trample and Vigilance. Ouch! Opponent has 0 cards in hand. They can also use Authority this turn too, which taps down a creature. No, they can't, because this is hexproof. Wow. Wow. So we have to block, let's see. If they attack with 4 is going to get through, that's 12. So if we block here, 10, 14, we die. So we have to block the 10/10 here. Yeah, we're dead. I mean, we're going to be able to block and live for a turn, but unless we get into a Glorybringer. I'm not sure why they use Authority there. 0 cards in hand. Wow. Yeah, we can block the 10/10 here, and then hope for a Glorybringer off the top, killing a cat. Going down to 2, going up to 6. That's not the right catitude. Oh! Sorry for the awful pun. Yeah. Glorybringer? Nope. Let's see. Vigilance. We're going to be able to go wide here as far as being able to hold up blockers and stuff. But, yeah, that was a really hard pill to swallow there. Alright. Okay, finish me by paying Pride Sovereign Ability. It only makes cat tokens with lifelink, so... Well, that is annoying. It doesn't technically end the match. I could do that this turn, though. And they are 3/3s. Well, we didn't do it. Remove one of your punts. Your opponent just countered by 2. Whoops, excuse me. Yeah, make Sovereign bigger by 2. That's true. So opponent's going to be most likely attacking out with their 7/7, 4/4, and their 4/3 this turn. They have 1 card in hand. Ah, man. Cats are so good. I love cats. Real and fictional. New deck for the opponent. Get +2/+2 with the ability and win. Yep. Remember, he gets pumps for every other cat. Another appeal? What? Oh, come on. Come on. Off the top? Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Let's see how we can block here. I said, I commented to my opponent, pro top deck, and our opponent said, sometimes it's lucky. It's better to be lucky than good. If they don't use authority here, then they lose. Then we can actually survive a turn. But if they do use authority, we're dead. Yeah, they're using it. Ah, man. On every level, including physical. I love cats. Yep, that's it. All right, concede. You deserve that win with that top deck there, sir. Good job. Good on ya. We're going into match 4 here. Just came in to say that MTGO the game is ugly and MTGO's person is a cutie pie. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. I really want to get like weird GIFs and stuff and put it on the OBS stream. That'd be fun. What more chupacabras? Those will be coming soon. Don't you worry. I'm gonna hit leave event here. Since it's taking so long, I'm gonna hit host a new event. Dog lovers have jackals. It's true. All right. Play first, yes. Jackals aren't dogs. That doesn't count. Oh, come on, come on. You know it counts a little bit. Come on. This is actually okay because of Glorybringer. I think this is probably gonna be a keep for us. We totally need a cross. No, oh man, I'm just joking. Need to move this over. It keeps moving over for us. It's annoying. Let's go for a Rootbound Crag because it doesn't matter. And pass turn. A Wolf Tribal deck. Didn't we have that back in like Innistrad? I don't think we had it in Shadows over Innistrad. Not a big fan of all the cards as far as werewolves from Shadows. Let's go for a forest here. Opponent is green mana, so no play on turn 1. Can pass turn here. Chantman Sun, all question marks. What's happening? Jackals are canine, so by definition, doggos. Oh, snap. Chupacabra is something like Bigfoot. It's in the set, Kazi. I know this for a fact. Long Tusk Cub, okay. Going to Thunderherd Migration to have a turn 4 Glorybringer. Pass. All you needed in Shadows was assembled alphas. Yeah. 4 cards in our opponent's hand, 3 mana on the battlefield. Getting in for 2, we're going to let that happen. They might kill our Drover this turn with a Harness Lightning or a Shock or something. Cute Long Tusk Cub. Hopefully not getting roasted by dragons. They might have a Harness Lightning and pump it, so Voltaic Brawler, okay. This looks like the Pummeler deck. Savage Stomp. Gonna go for a Glorybringer here. Let's swing and exert, killing the Long Tusk Cub. Luckily for us, Voltaic Brawler doesn't get any larger than 4, so next turn we will Savage Stomp the Brawler with the Glorybringer. Wish WotC did something similar to Draconic Roar, where you have a dino you don't control, pay 1 extra mana. That'd be cool. Dino or lizards, so. Alright. William, skunks are badgers. That's what I want to live by. Bursting Hydra. Ooh, Pummeler already. Opponent, they are just on fire. Now they can pay some mana here. Enter the Unknown, going to try and go for something. They got a Shelter Ticket there. We can go for a Savage Stomp on the Pummeler here. They can pump it twice, making it a 2/2, then a 4/4, correct? But our Glorybringer will be a 5/5, so let's see if they want to pay the point here. They do not. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. Yeah, we're definitely wanting to Savage Stomp the Pummeler here. Surprised it came out so early. Normally it doesn't. Ooh, another Glorybringer? Now I'm just kind of tempted to just play a Glorybringer and just exert. Yeah, we're going to do that. Two Glorybringers is just backbreaking. Yeah, let's go for Glorybringer here, and then we're going to exert during combat, killing the Pummeler. Yep. Glorious! Alright. Next turn we'll have an untapped Glorybringer, and we'll Savage Stomp the Brawler, unless they play out another Pummeler. If that's the case, they may go for a Pummeler, play into the land, and then go for a Fling. Maybe. We are at 15. Getting in for 3 here. We're going to block. They did have Trample there. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. Definitely going to block here. Long Test Cup. Alright. 7 energy. 2, 4, 6 going to a 5/5 here. Field of Ruin. Okay, we could go for a Glorybringer here. Let's go for a Scavenger first. Get rid of the Pummeler. Or actually get rid of Enter the Unknown. Okay. Yes. So 3. Let's go for Death Gorge Scavenger fighting the Cub here. If they want to trade, they can spend the energy to do so. Let's see if they have a Blossoming Defense. They do have a Blossoming Defense. Okay. Does mean that doesn't happen. We do get a 4/3 regular Scavenger, though. So I am okay with that. The word Jackalope is portmanteau of Jackrabbit and Antelope. Yeah. Exerting, we're going to kill the Brawler here. 1 card in our opponent's hand. They do have a 2/2 Long Test Cub next turn. They can pump to a 5/5. So I'm assuming that's going to be able to get in for the turn. They're down to 8. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. We know they have Sheltered Thicket in hand. I don't know why they didn't play that out this last turn. Feels like a mistake to do that. And attack here. Sure, no problem. Okay, they get to hit us. We go down to 10. And we have basically game next turn unless they have something to bring in. Hydra, okay. Let's go for a Field of Ruin here and thin our deck a little bit. Do you think that's pretty fair? Sure. Commune here. Let's go for a Commune. Thrashing Bronzodon, Field of Ruin. Let's go for Brontodon here. Any order. Get out Brontodon. One has one card in hand. Neither of them have trample, so I think we're just going to attack here. "12 energy does mean it is kind of a headache to deal with. We do have Thrashing Brontodon here to kill a target artifact in game 1, so I do feel pretty good about this situation. Will you win 2-0? You dynamite! Oh, Joshua, that was dorky. The race is on. Magic is cool and everything, but I'm the only one who's still mad that Skittles changes the flavor of green ones to lime to apple? Ooh, a sideboard. That is weird. Let's go to game 2 here. Alright, let's bring in Brontodon over the Scavengers for sure. We have a Braids. Struggle might be pretty decent. Pretty decent. Let's bring in Carnage over Galta and an Alpha. One Struggle over one Stomp. We don't talk about that kind of drama here, Danny. My people know me. Let's see here. Chandra could come in here. Might be pretty good against this particular matchup. Trying to think whether or not it's worth it. Sweltering Suns and Hour could also come in here, but I think having spot removal is better here. I'm going to say submit. I posted my first draft deck, the Infinite Turns deck, in the Facebook group. Thanks, Josh. Need thoughts / advice. David, love your channel, dude. You were one of my favorite deck techers. What will your next live stream be? Tomorrow, definitely, at noon Central Standard Time. And probably will be... Oh, this is a bad hand. Will probably be a Red-Black Pirates deck. Been really liking that deck so far. Let's keep this. On top... Let's bottom that because we have Drover. Having a Glorybringer in hand really does make this a winning hand. Let's go for a Forest here. Pass turn. Would honestly love to get into an Abrade or something. Your deck T-Rex this. Aether Hub here. Let's go for a Long Tusk Hub, I'm assuming. Hit 6 for our opponent. Voltaic Brawler, okay. I do get 1 energy back, or 2 energy back from that, so they can continue to use Aether Hub. Let's get out a Drover, pass turn, and the next turn we'll get out a Ripjaw Raptor. Blah, blah, can't talk. Thanks, David. Is anyone here watching Terran's stream at 3:30 a.m. in the morning? Jeez, where do you live? On the other side of the world? I'm sorry. How was the Green-Black Energy? Well, we did Green-Black Constrictor yesterday, Brian, and we went 4-1, I believe. Did pretty well with it. Five cards in our opponent's hand. 3 mana getting in for 3. Here in Greece, it's 9:30 p.m. Nice. Oh, you're in Asia. Gotcha. I'm sorry I had me stay up that late. These videos post and process if you want to know. Oh, in the Philippines. Gotcha. Rapjaw Riptor sounds like a pretty awesome uncard. Yeah. 19 out of 30. Gotcha. So that is 7:30 right now. Remember when Standard was so strong that Wormcoil Engine and Phyrexian Obliterator were only in tier 2 decks? I know. I played that Standard. It was awful. Ooh, Rampage. Getting in for 8 on turn 3. Ouch. We have a Drover here. Let's go for a Ripjaw Raptor. And pass turn. Next turn will be a Glorybringer. Yeah. It's 8:30 here in Spain. Nice. 5 cards in hand, 3 mana on the battlefield. Brawler, I'm assuming, is going to attack out again. They may have another Invigorated Rampage. If they do attack, we'll be blocking with a Raptor. Obviously, they'll trade, and then we'll draw a card. Be careful your opponent doesn't claw this one back. Yeah, now larger than life. Oh, my goodness gracious. Opponent, you are pumping like crazy. You didn't like your birds carrying swords in their beaks? Not especially. Yeah, they're going to attack in here. Wow. They're not going to waste the energy there. We are going to block here, only take 2 damage, and draw a card. Alright. 4 cards for our opponent. We drew a land again. I'd like to not draw those right now, please. We have plenty. Got into a migration. We're going to go for a Glorybringer. Exert to kill the Brawler. Seems decent. Do they have the Blossoming Defense? 4 cards in hand. They do! No! No. You are Greek? Oh, man. Oh, no, there's people speaking Greek in the chat. Oh, no, our opponent might win this turn. I'm going to hit 6 to pay respects. Let's start praying, everybody. Oh, no. Okay. 3 cards in hand. You have Brawler coming in. They're going to pay the energy, I'm assuming. No, they're not. Okay, so they're getting for 3 here. Drop me down to 7. Hit F to pay respects. Okay, cool, cool. Woo, woo. Very good, very good. Hydra coming in. All right, nice, nice. Feeling a bit better. Yeah, there's a Ripjaw Raptor. That's fine. Could go for another Drover here, too. Since we're not going to attack into that. Oh, man. Gibbage. The Marvel reference that is, you know, took a little bit of a political stance. 3 cards in hand, 4 mana on the battlefield. Voltaic Brawler, Hydra. What is next? Another Brawler? Invigorated Rampage again. Opponent is pumped for days. Another Invigorated Rampage? Is that what's about to happen? No, Fling. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. You win, you win. Let's go to sideboard here. Game 3. I honestly think what we have is fine. It might be worth it to bring Scavenger back in. Or 2 Scavengers back in for that life gain. Take out 1 Thunderherd Migration and a Commune. Chandra also helps a little bit. Catman, the opponent won there. They flung the bristling Hydra at our face. Couldn't say it there. Bring in 2 hours, maybe? Take out 1 Scavenger. And take out an Alpha. Alright, let's try again. Flunged. Flinged. Flung. Fling. I don't know. I don't know. Words, gibbage. They escape me. Yes. Opening hand is okay with a Commune. Two Carnage Tyrants opening hand, that was not good. flang. Joshua. Oh, man. I like turtles too, Daniel. It's a fact. Story time. I had a turtle as a kid, and my little nephew, who was like maybe 3 at the time, took it out of the little aquarium that we had for it and put it in my dresser drawer. It died of shock. Man, this is a rough hand to keep. Commune helps us with the lands, but Trevor, keep. I mean, we're going to try it. We do have Commune on turn 1, so I feel like that might be good to get out Thrashing Brontodon as soon as possible. And then Savage Stomp to Brontodon, I feel like it's pretty decent as well. We're going to want to go for a green man if we can. 2 Glorybringers, a Raptor, Mountain. We're going to go for Sheltered Thicket here. Pass turn. Alright. I'm out, guys. See you, Ultra. Get some sleep. Sheltered Thicket tapped. And a pass. Glorybringer, it's pretty decent. So it's going to play Sheltered Thicket and pass. Rebound Crag from our opponent here. Let's see. Long Tusk Cub. Gonna go for a Thrashing Brontodon. And pass turn. Very nice. Got a good wall against our opponent here. Let's see here. 3rd mana, 6 cards in hand. No attacks, okay. 4 mana. Let's go for a Stomp. It's going to be a 4/5 either way. If we get a Blossoming Defense on top of it. 6 cards in hand. Invigorated Rampage, gotcha. That does mean they kill each other. Next turn we will have a Glorybringer coming in. So we actually curved pretty nicely, honestly, against our opponent here. 6 cards for our opponent. We're going to hit 6 again for them. Curve is way too high, Luis. We have a lot of ways to ramp, so I feel like we should be fine. Let's go for a Glorybringer here. 4 mana. Attacking in. We've got Commune, we've got Thunderherd Migration, and of course, Huntmaster and Drover. I think the curve is fine. I just think the Sheltered Thicket's a little annoying, and Rebound Crag is a little frustrating. Other than that, I feel like the curve is fine. I do think that we are lacking a little bit in the early game. We'll see what happens, though. Hit 6 for our opponent here. Got out an Aether Hub. Now, they could go for a Harness Lightning if they have it. Some turn 2 removal would be good. We do have a Braid. Savage Stomp can be 1 turn, or a 1 mana removal. Reckless Rage is definitely coming in the Dinosaurs deck. Having a Braid there is pretty good. Let's go for a Ripjaw Raptor here. And then attack out. Could have played that on the second main phase there. Alright, this Glorbringer's all fired up. Now I've got a fire in my belly. That was a fairy tale reference there. They don't have anything with Flash, so we should be fine. Hey, Charon, what do you think about removing the Mana Dorks and putting a bunch of burn for the early game instead? Maybe. That might work, actually. We'd have to definitely test it out. But I do think having a 1/1 that taps for mana that turns into a 3/3 in the mid game is very good. So, not really sure. I do think there's a bunch of aggro matchups right now in the format that does make burn sound a lot better. And I do know in Dinosaurs we're definitely bringing in things like Reckless Rage and all that. Chandra's Defeat. All right. If we get into it, man, we have Carnage Tyrant, and we'll be swinging away with that. Gonna hit 6 to pay respect. 4 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 mana. Looks like they've got into probably a bunch of their pump spells and no creatures yet, which is a little annoying for them. Got into a commune there. Might just be good enough to go for a land here. Deathgorge Scavenger is also pretty good. And Alpha. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think Rootbound Crag is the card we want to go with. More reliable as far as getting our Tyrant out. Getting in for 4 here. And having to braid up for a kill spell on either a Hydra that comes in or a Long Tusk perhaps. Jaya Ballard is greater than Chandra. For a long time, I thought they were the same person. So that is a problem. All right. Anyway, Tetzimok, Primal Death, and Scarab God could be something. Maybe not in the same deck. I'm not too sure. Ooh, Hijack here. Interesting. The opponent could attack and then fling. Yeah, it looks like a fling. Well, we're going to get out a big bomb here, so... Pass turn. 3 cards on opponent's hand. By the way, we haven't seen in play that 7-mana master removal that deals 20. It was instant speed, no. Are you talking about Star of Extinction? I haven't played it, no. I have had it played against me, which is very painful. Personality-wise, they are similar, but Jack came out as smart and impulsive, while Chandra is just a tsundere. Does she have pigtails? I don't think she does she? We could go for another Carnage Tyrant here. If opponent wasn't going to scoop now, or then, they'll probably scoop now. No ways to interact with these guys. We're going down to 5? Yeah. Hit 6 for our opponent here. Sandra's the Asuka of Magic. You bringing some SAO stuff in here? What is happening? Up! Ho! Yeah, look at that. Built to Smash, Fling, Invigorated Rampage, and Larger Than Life. Reveal hand. We had Huntmaster and a Braid. Oh, would have drawn a Forest and a Migration. We would have won there. We won it either way, but we're 2-2. 2-2 going into match 5 here for the day. The last one of the day. All right. Let's see if we can at least do a 3-2. I said 3-2 at the beginning of the day, and we'll see what happens. Oh, wrong Asuka. Oh, I'm thinking of Asuka from SAO, not Asuka from Evangelion. There's so many like anime characters all have the same name. It's very difficult to keep track. Alright, let's see here. 3 lands, a raptor, 2 alphas, and a stomp. The one from the good anime. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thanks. Thanks for clarifying. This might be a keep for us. Asuna. Right, not Asuka. You're right, Gibbage. That's what it is. That's absolutely correct. No! Oh, opponent. They scooped too quickly. They all just kind of bleed together in my head. I mean, think about how many characters are named Akira. So it's just like, ugh. Say yes. This is a bit better for us. We're going to hit keep. Ray over Asuka, in my honest opinion. Okay, so clone over German. I got you. Gonna go for a Forest here and then a Commune with Dinosaurs. I don't know how this turned into an anime thing, but I guess that's what we're doing now. Pass turn. As long as you don't say anime's for kids. No, don't. It's not for kids. Don't watch Devilman Crybaby. That's not for children. Let's go for a Sheltered Thicket. Could have been a cycle card there, but we'll have enough for a Glorybringer now. 4 turns of not doing much. That's true. Yeah, sadly our hand was dealt a bit awkwardly. Opponent looks like they're playing some vehicles. Rootbound Crag. Gonna go for a braid here on the Heart of Kieran. Definitely has, yeah, I mean the original Zaka. Alright. Gideon, pretty fun. Prevent damage. Let's see here. Rebound Crag is nice. Let's go for a Raptor. Yo, what's up? I'm a Raptor. That was some Mrs. Doubtfire throwback feels right there for you. I would like that my son to stop. Also, we could transform all humans into giant orange blob protein sharing a single identity. That would be great. Yeah, the plot of Evangelion, very confusing, very random. And then you watch the movie and you're like, now I'm even more confused. I have more questions. Who would the Shinji of Magic be? Oh, easy. That's Jace. Let's see here. We have a Glorybringer coming in here. Ooh, Chandra. Which one do we kill first? Or try to kill first. I'm going to say we're going to ping down Chandra. Get in the guild pack, Jace. Oh, man. Chandra down to 1. Opponent will need a removal spell for Glorybringer. They'll probably have Unlicensed Integration. We have Register Alpha next turn as well, so we can get rid of Chandra. Play out of Plains. 3 cards in our opponent's hand. Going to 2 here. Concealed Courtyard. So this does mean Chandra will die unless they have a Unlicensed Integration and a +1 for Gideon. So +1ing the Ripjaw Raptor. Alright. Ballista. Ooh, for 2. Making a 1/1 here. Disintegration. There we go. Kind of what I thought. Be fun if they did a walking ballista to my face now. All right, let's see. We'd like to get into a mana actually. We did. Awesome. Making our dinosaur a 4/4 hasty, killing the ballista before we get to attack. Purple Olympic not falling zombie dino. Ah, I see you've played WoW. I too know the language of nerds. I'm just kidding. Let's get in here for 4 and kill Chandra. Alright. WoW Krindor is my favorite burn. I like WoW Krindor. I haven't watched his videos in a while though. I just attacked out with the Raptor that can't do anything, but Chandra does die this turn. They have 1 card in hand. Alright. Speaking of Jace getting his brains back, I really hope we get something to sacrifice Induced Amnesia for to get those sweet, sweet draw 7 combos. That'd be fun. Why not Savage Stomp with Ripjaw Raptor and draw a card? Because Gideon had the +1 on Raptor. Gonna give my professional opinion about something. Enrage is boring. I like Enrage though. I think that's really fun, especially if you're being an aggressive opponent. Carnage Tyrant is definitely coming in here. Glorybringer is great. Raptor can come out. I think we want to bring in... Brontodon. Get rid of a Scavenger, a Herd. I think we're good to go. Thinking it damages a rip job with the token. Blue-white broken tokens. That sounds like a fun deck. Enrage is boring until you give indestructible. Yeah. Let's see here. 4 lands, Huntmaster, Brontodon, and Raptor. This is actually kind of good because the Brontodon in our hand, we're going to keep it. Being on the draw is also very good. Enrage is awesome, especially if the deck is based around triggering it on yourself. Yeah, I think a Reckless Rage is a great card for that, especially. We're going to go for a land here. Ooh, we got another Brontodon. Very nice. Let's go for a forest and pass turn. Hit 6. Plains here, so they got all the colors they need. Field of Ruin. Go for a Rebound Crag. Let's go for a Huntmaster here, and they're going to waste probably some removal on it. Hit 6. Let's see that Fatal Push. No? Okay. Hit 6 to pay respect. Yep, there's a cut. Interesting that cut is in this deck here. Let's go for a Rootbound Crag. Let's go for a Brontodon. Pass turn. Raptor will be next turn thanks to Rootbound Crag. Let's see. Now they know that we have a card that destroys artifacts and enchantments. Could go for a... Can't go for Unlicensed Integration just yet. They need a artifact in the battlefield. Scrounger. Makes sense. And Toolcraft Exemplar. Gotcha. Drawing into a Glorybringer was pretty amazing. Let's go for a Brontodon here. Swinging out sounds pretty decent. Terran is in Japan. No, I'm in Tennessee. That's where I live. And in the Americas. Is Frontier still a thing? In Japan, yes. Oh, that's. I got you. I'm catching up now to the chat. Sorry, I looked over, and I was out of sync. All right, let's see here. Passing turn for an opponent. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. He could go for an unlicensed here. I'm assuming they're not going to attack though. They have Spire of Industry for an unlicensed. We're gonna sack the tapped Brontodon. Next turn we'll have Glorybringer kill whatever they don't have. Yeah, it looks like a Chandra. Ooh. -3 on Chandra. Seems fair. It does kill a Thrashing Brontodon. Ooh, then they did a +1 here. Another Scrap Heap Scrounger. They can't play it, so they're going to do 2 points of damage to me. I would assume no attacks here to make sure they block. Scrap Heap Scrounger cannot block, by the way, so we're going to have a field day at killing Chandra this turn. What's your favorite deck so far? In Rivals, Merfolk I think is the most fun to me. I love the Vampire builds, though, right now. They're just super powerful. And they're really versatile. Qualson, no need to lie. Oh, there it is. There's the GGs. Oh, man. Mardu just could not handle it. We are 3-2. Where is that at? There it is. If I was a betting man, and I'm not, I would have bet on me for that 3-2 guess at the beginning of the stream today. There we go. That's the 5 matches for today, guys. Hope you guys liked it. Like the video, of course. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to hang out for a couple minutes and talk with the chat if you guys want to. I believe Frontier would be a good thing for Magic, giving some more life to the cards. I feel like that's what like Pauper is doing right now, but I feel like a lot of people are kind of not really thinking about how that's influencing Pauper, because now they have like Pauper and paper. And since they did that, a lot of the prices are going up, and those rando cards that no one really likes at the moment. You did it on purpose, Darren. I didn't really do it on purpose. I didn't mean to. But that's definitely what happened. Seemed like a fun deck. Wanted to try a Enrage red-green deck. I'm definitely going to do a Naya Enrage deck Gibbage, so that's definitely coming very soon. So Renegade Dinosaurs is very soon. Again, I can only do 1 deck a day, so I chose green-red this time. And then next week will probably be Dinosaurs again. Ever played Mormir? I have not. The 1 damage to everything red card seems fun against Vamps. That's very good. I think Path of Metal is a fun card to trigger Enrage as well. You working on an Explore deck? I have been, Venomous. The green-red Constrictor deck started as an Explore deck from yesterday, and then I kind of turned it into just a regular green-black Constrictor deck. So, thanks for stream, Terran. Dinos are funny. Yeah, they're fun. They're funny. They can be a lot of fun as far as dealing lots of points of damage, but I do think there is something that's missing from this. Maybe a Dominaria will kind of add to it, give us some flexibility. I do think removal is pretty much the biggest target. I do think this deck is not very good against a lot of recurring aggro. We'll see what happens, though, in the future. Can you do an approach deck soon? I will definitely look into it, Josh, for sure. Is Smurfer going to be tier 1 in Standard? I don't think so, Aaron. It just doesn't seem that way. I do think Vampires are probably more likely to be tier 1, and I think Pirates will be right behind that. But besides that, I do think that like it's probably Merfolk, and then right below Merfolk might be Dinosaurs. I do think Dinosaurs is probably the weakest tribe still, and that's kind of bad, but considering how many pieces of the Dinosaur deck we actually got from Rivals and Ixalan, like proper. So, well, that's going to do it for today, guys. I'm going to head out of here. And, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your day. And see you on, what, Wednesday? Yeah, hump day. All right. Bye.